Coming from Sweden, 17-year-old Hugo BOSTEDT, first Junior Grand Prix season, second event, placing 16th in Linz week number 2, fourth in Junior at Swedish Nationals. He has a short program top score of 51.57, earning that in Linz earlier this fall. Skating to It's a Man's World by James Brown.
Another 17-year-old, this time from Sweden, Hugo BOSTEDT. And fascinating story, Ted. Hugo was explaining that the coaching staff he has, the Myrov family, moved to his club 2 years ago. And in 1.5 years, this is a skater went from having no double axel to landing all triples and the triple triples. And you can really see the influence of Alexander Myrov, both senior and junior, on the skater.
Yeah, it's so important to be skating with people at a higher level, as we see the triple flip, triple toe loop, landing on a quarter to step out. Here's the triple flip. Oh, I guess a triple out, sorry, pardon me. And this is the triple flip here, a little bit forward. And I wanted to show this because this is always a bit of a struggle for young junior men, is getting that camel position, that free leg above the hip. In bit of a struggle there. Just needs to get some more flexibility in the hips, a little bit better in the back camel.
And it's interesting that he didn't get his combo spin called in the last event, and he's got the V symbol on it again here. So there's a big factor for that, as you say so rightly, that the camel for the boys can have a big impact on the levels for the spin.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, it's hard as you're working on jumps, because skaters love to jump. You think, yeah, spins. Yeah, I know they have value. I get it. But when you start losing all the value in 3 spins, it adds up to quite a bit.
Yeah. And you can obviously tell from what he said over the last 18 months, he's done some amazing stuff with his technical content in the jumping department. And now he's obviously got a huge jump technique. So now that's in the bag. He'll obviously be eager for triple axel to be added to his repertoire, but maybe some time devotion to the flexibility as well.
Yeah, and he's strong. This is no question of that. The technique is starting to come together, and then he's going to find no limitations of this. There's lots of details to be worked on, as we talked about, the flexibility, turned out toes, stretch free legs, straight posture, all that kind of stuff. That'll come in time. But this young man is on the cusp of making a breakthrough. It's not here yet in competition, but he's having good coaching, and hopefully it'll continue to develop, as we've seen here just in the last little while.
And you're so right, Ted. As a generalization, and this doesn't stand for all, maybe more so even than the women, the boys just love to jump. And you can see that in him. You can see, obviously, loves to really, I mean, this guy jumps. He doesn't just take off. He flies.
Yeah. It's a thrill, and it's a wonderful feeling when you launch yourself into the air and it comes together and you land and glide. That's just a thrill. And so you want that thrill all the time. You don't want to sit there in a spin, try to get your leg up, get in a spin. I mean, who wants to do that, right? So that's what, unfortunately, skaters, you have to do that if you want to be really good. 50.83 for Hugo, and that'll put him currently into second place.